Hello, it's your boy Davidoff. Welcome back to Movie Monday. Is it too late for a Christmas film? I'm gonna do it anyway, even though my decorations are down. I'm gonna do this week and next week. I'm gonna watch Miracle on 34th Street for the first time. Why 2 weeks? Because there's two different movies called Miracle on 34th Street. I forgot the movie wrong for a second. So the concept of it is there's a guy who's Santa, and he's just a civilian, and he's hired by someone to play Santa, but then he claims that he is actually the real Santa. No one believes him, and it goes to court. That's the synopsis. It started off, I'm literally just 10 minutes in, and I assume the main character you're seeing is Santa. He's seeing someone make a Santa and his slave reindeer like figure at the front of his store. So you have mini reindeer figures, and then he was like, "You're doing the job wrong, mate. Rudolph's supposed to be there, Vixen's supposed to be here." He was talking like he was Santa, and he is Santa in the story. The shopkeeper's looking at him he's looking at him baffled. He's just like, what is this guy talking about? Is he crazy? And now he has gone up to someone who's pretending to be Santa because he's not doing the job properly. He's like doing it half-assed. He's gone up to him and said, "You're a disgrace." Santa's normally nicer than this, but I guess he's trying to protect what's special about Christmas. Sorry, I've not been talking clearly enough in this intro, but I thought I'd just leave the intro in. Like I said this last week, I was going to do these videos from 2024 where I would just watch the movie, then do like a big review at the end. I just do it like that. But just like last week, I'm sort of like limited on time because I'm on holiday in a few days. So it's just the video's easier done like this. So yeah, but I'm looking forward to it. It's all in black and white, which is fine to me. This one's from 1947. The second one I think is from the 90s. Let me just double check that. 1994, yes. So yeah, I wanted to watch both. Apparently the first one is the best one, which I'm watching right now. But I'm watching it because it's the first one, it came out first, so I'm doing that. But the 1994 one is apparently a remake, and apparently it's not as good. But I want to see it next week just to compare, basically. Just want to see which one's better and how it was done differently. The concept, the premise of it is interesting, so I want to see where this goes. So let me watch it. This is quite funny. So like the owner, I don't know if he's the owner or whatever, he's running Macy's, right? He's running Macy's and he's hired the guy to play Santa Claus. So kids gonna come, parents are gonna bring their kids, they'll sit on his lap and they'll tell him what they want for Christmas. And obviously, because it's actually Santa, he can actually say, okay, you can get this, you can have this, you've been good. But pretty much every recommendation, like, oh, you want this? The best place, because like, obviously he's Santa, but like he's also talking to the parents as well. The best place to get these things are at that stop. See, I can't speak properly today. I'm sorry, I'm tired. That shop. He keeps recommending other shops. Your kid can have this toy, but they're over there. They're not in this store, they're in that store. So the owner over here is just like, what's going on? But then he slowly realizes there's actually helping him get more customers. Ironically, even though his Santa's sending him other places, he's actually getting more customers. So he's just like, okay, I don't like this. I hired him to do the job properly, but he's getting me more money. Just like how this guy's motivation is just money. Obviously, he runs a company, it makes sense, but still, it's just like a bit of Christmas spirit. Yeah, the guy I was talking about is not the owner. We see Mr. Macy later on. Don't know if it's the real Mr. Macy. Also, something made me quite depressed and quite sad. I kind of wish I didn't see it now. But I don't know if it's just me. It's definitely not just me, because I've seen people online talk about it. But a lot of people, when they watch movies at home, they check IMDb to see the cast list, stuff like that. I'm one of those people who does that. I don't know why, but I do it all the time, right? I wanted to check. I'm just like, what are these actors doing now? But then as I was searching, I started to realize this came out in 1947, so they're probably quite old. I click on it, right? I don't click on the see all page. I click on, you go on IMDb and you get the first page of cast members. There's like 6 people. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 9 people, and you got to press see all to see more of the cast. Out of these 9 people, none of them are alive. They've all passed away. Every single one has a death date. Even the one who played it. There's a child in this, and she isn't here either. I looked at that and my face just dropped and just like, right, well, this is awkward. I kind of wanted to see what they were doing. I can't do that. Let's keep in the festive Christmas spirit, even though Christmas is over. Although I'm recording this on the 3rd, so technically it's the 10th day of Christmas. I'm just saying. But you see this on the 8th, so it doesn't count. So there's half an hour left in the movie, and we've gotten to the court case part. They arrested him for lunacy, and they put him in mental asylum. And now we're seeing the court case. And now Macy got this all this publicity from him because he's helping the kids, helping the parents. Macy gets this great image. They're making profits. They're getting popularity. Everything's going well. As soon as this lunacy thing starts, everything goes down the drain. Defense lawyer who like there's a main character, but there's him obviously, but then there's this lady that hires him, but she doesn't like him at first. Then he grows on her, and she has a daughter who Santa bonds with, makes good friends with, and the one who she's dating, guy who she's dating, is a great defense lawyer. So he actually ends up defending him in court. So this lawyer, because it's better if there's publicity, because it's good if the people know that the guy who's been making people happy all these weeks is on trial for lunacy. So he goes to the media, they print all the papers, and now the public knows, and now Macy's image has gone down. Now they're going to lose money. So they want to shut it down, they want to shut the court case down, but by then it's too late. It's already in progress. So the longer the court case goes, the worse it's going to be for the company. So yeah, all they had to do was believe he was Santa, which he actually is in the storyline. So that was good. The way the court case ends is interesting. It's kind of convenient because there's a lot of kids that write letters to Santa Claus but don't address it anywhere. So in the mailroom, so you get this classic mailroom where the letters come through this big metal box. You open it up and there's like hundreds of people just working on sorting the letters on a machine. You know, proper old-fashioned letter sorting, right? He finds this letter that's from the daughter of one of the main characters, the woman. Sorry, I keep forgetting her name. But Susan is the kid. Susan is like his name. She writes a letter to him, and one person finds it, and then he talks to his boss. He's just like, we have so many letters to Santa Claus just piled up in the corner. Why don't we just send it to the courtroom? Because this one from Susan is addressed to the courtroom where he is. Let's address all these to the courtroom. So they end up at the courtroom on the judge's on the judge's desk, not his desk, sorry, but where the judge is sitting in court, and they just dump all the letters. There's just like 10 guys with like 2 massive sacks each, and they just empty all the letters right in front of the judge. The judge says he wants to see the letters. The lawyer's like, "Are you sure?" "Yeah, no, just put letters on my desk." Okay. Everyone comes in, thousands of letters on his desk, and this is actually what clears Kris Kringle. He names himself Kris Kringle in this, of course, because he's Santa Claus, and he wins the court case like that. The court decided not to dispute this, that he is Santa Claus. So yeah, and it's a nice ending as well, because Susan wanted a house, and Santa Claus wants to give everyone, you know, he wants to give everybody what they want, but he has to be realistic as well. There are some things he doesn't give out to certain kids because they're asking for too much or something they don't need. In this case, a kid wanted an entire house for her mother and her mother's boyfriend. So they actually got this house in the end, but they leave it on a mystery. Who bought the house? Was it Kris Kringle? Did he buy that house? Or was it the boyfriend, the lawyer who defended him? Did he actually decide to buy the house? I mean, he says at the end, I'll buy it, it's fine. But then it seems like it's already bought. So there's like, yeah, Santa Claus, I guess, answered Susan's wishes. Decided to go more extravagant and actually give her a house like she wanted. But that was good. I actually quite liked that. I'm actually intrigued to see what a 1994 remake would be like. So we'll do that next week. I should have done this towards the end of the year, but like it came towards the end of the year, and I looked at my list of movies to watch, and there were like 3 that were from 2023. So I wanted to watch those at the end of the year. So that's why I didn't do this back then. But we're close enough. Okay, I know we're a couple weeks off Christmas Day now. But I think January we can give it a pass. Okay, and it's just 2 films. Then we're back to normal. There is a franchise that I haven't watched yet. I've already mentioned it in my community post, but there's a franchise I haven't watched yet that I want to get started on. So that'll be in a couple of weeks' time. But until then, we're sticking with the Christmas themes. And yeah, we'll do that. But I did enjoy this. This was good. This is a nice classic film. I do like watching old films. Not all the time. Some of them can like drag a little bit. But there are a lot of films from decades and decades ago out of Hollywood that are just really good. Really interesting to watch. I've mainly watched like big franchise ones like Batman, for example, Adam West. But like, you know, there's a lot of classic movies from back then in black and white with no music, just, you know, dialogue, audio, black and white. There are a lot of films that are good in that format, like really good. So you know, this is just the Christmas one, but there's probably so many hidden gems from back then that I've not even heard of. So you know, there's probably a big gold mine of film, a big gold mine. There's probably a large gold mine of films from back then that are really good that I just haven't seen. So who knows what else could be there aside from this pretty damn good Christmas movie. So I'll give this an 8 out of 10. I really enjoyed that, and I'll definitely watch it again next Christmas because that was a good story. This is your boy Davidoff. Please like, share, subscribe. Thanks for watching. Have a good day and see ya.
Let's take it slow. Where you go, I go too. And if you hit the bottom, I'm going down with you. Let's take it slow. Who cares where we gotta be? You know you'll have a good time wherever you're with me. Let's take it